All right, guys, so we've got Eli Camacho here on the Trading Nut YouTube channel. So Eli's just done a podcast with me, absolutely fantastic show where he walked through his 5-month update from the first time we had him on back in episode 19. So you can actually listen to that full episode. We went on for about half an hour, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, going through all the details around what Eli's doing differently now because he's actually turned a massive corner and is growing his account after 5 months. So, Eli, we're jumping on here because in the show you talked quite a bit about direction, and you're going to give us a quick sneak peek as to some of the things you might do to pick direction a bit better. Well, a bit better. Just pick direction, to help you pick direction. So, I'll hand the mic over to you.
Right. So yeah, just like a general quick overview of like how to find direction. Like so. Top-down analysis, right? This is USD CAD, just like a random wherever it's at right now. This is the first time me even watching it. So go to your monthly, right? Your monthly is pretty much like the biggest standard time frame, right? Everyone looks at. So what you're finding in your monthly is you're obviously seeing green candles, right? The market is moving up.
Yep.
So you already know if the market's moving up, you're looking for buys, right? Because these are all your highs. Your highs are up here. You're looking. It looks like it's moving higher. So you're looking for buys, obviously, for the month. Now you just move down to the weekly, right? And now you're finding, okay, since I'm looking for buys in the monthly, where am I going to enter on the weekly, right? And so you use basically your weekly. Your weekly is even still moving up right here, right? Like it still wants to push up. And your monthly highs are still up here, like around here somewhere, right? So use that. Your monthly is telling you up. Find now exactly where you want to enter and want to go up, but keep the direction consistent, right? So now you're looking for your buys. Jump down to your daily.
Sorry, what do you mean by consistent? You want to have
right, like so yeah, so like consistency. Like for example, if you're taking, I think it goes back to like what I said about long term and short term, right? Like if you know your long term trade, your long term is actually going up. And let's say you're on a weekly, right? You see directions up. You know if you're going to take a short term, like if you see somewhere you want to go short, if that short term is going to be that trade is going to be short term trade, right? If you're selling, because the monthly is going up. So that's what I'm saying. Consistency. Know that your main trades are going to have to be long term buys, and your sells are going to have to be short term because the monthly is going up. So yeah, go down your weekly and
right.
Basically,
I'm with you.
Right. So it's doing the same thing. It's pushing up. Go down to your daily, and your daily and your 4 hour starts to give you more details, like where to enter. Like if we're talking support and resistance, like find your closest support, right? Or whatever main support that like your strategy is telling you. Enter in on net on the support. But like I said, look for longs because the monthly is telling you long. 4 hour, same thing. I mean, I enter in a 1 hour because I like it's a little more consistent for me. But it's all the same thing. Like you're seeing, it's still pushing up. Like you have your highs, pullback goes up. This is a deeper pullback. I guess they just wanted more, a better price, and it still pushes back up. And now you have your higher highs, right? So that's really all it is. You see it consistently. Monthly's going up, weekly wants to go up, daily wants to go up. So you're looking for longs. And that was my confusion. Like I was looking for shorts in a long term, like long positions that were being played, and I was looking the opposite direction for long term trades.
And so when you were looking opposite direction, because I know you had quite tight stops and long targets. Had you been looking for shorter term profit targets, would your strategies have played out a bit better? So say for example you're just going for 2 to 1, would you have found that you were more profitable with what you were currently doing?
It's like I don't really go like by 2 to 1. I go by like whatever the structures tell me, right? Like
right.
So for example, right, if you have structure, like you have structure here, you have structure here, you have structure here, right? There's a big consolidation. If you're going up, right, you're looking for buys, right? You're probably gonna buy somewhere around here. You're going up, and you see it do all this, and you see it drop. Or if let's say you want to sell up here because you some kind of formation or whatever, right? And you're gonna sell. You're going to sell up to the next structure, right? Don't try to come all the way down here for whatever this is. That really comes with experience, right? Like once you start to understand it and understand exactly what the direction wants to do, like what the movement wants to do, then you start to see actually longer trades going in the opposite direction. But like for basic sakes, for elementary sakes, just take it to the next structure, because I've found myself doing it a lot of times, trying to sell and come down here somewhere, and nope, it comes back to here, bounces up, it keeps going, right?
Yeah.
And then your account's blown.
Yeah, cool. Well, look, I think that helps the guys work out how to, I suppose, at least another approach they can add to their tool belt of trading techniques to picking direction. So, look, thanks again for coming on the show. And guys, if you do want to listen to the full interview we did, well, actually both interviews now, we've got two. So we've got the first one that you did, and the second one 5 months later, which has just gone live. Literally 2 minutes ago, we finished recording this, and you're going to get Eli's full journey across 5 months. You're going to save yourselves 5 months worth of waiting, and you'll find that a little sort of surprise at the end of the show that we threw in. And so whether or not we get an update in the future is up to Eli. So go and check it out, guys. It's fantastic stuff. And thank you once again, Eli, for coming on and showing this stuff.
No problem. Thank you for having me, man.